Yeah, I was really pleased with what I saw, as you said. A lot of good. You never want to turn the ball over, which we did, but you know, I love the decision making just from being back there and watching them. And again, they've been progressing all spring, and so it's good to have Kenny and CJ be live today. And I think it's good for the defensive guys to realize, like, just because you get close to quarterback, you realize it's a lot harder to actually get a sack. Those guys like to love sack, love to yell sack when they get close to the quarterback. But today it shows, like, you actually got to bring the quarterback down, and it's not as easy as sometimes it may seem. And so, but I was really pleased overall an entire spring of what all three of those guys have done with the groups they've been in there with, and the production they've really provided this offense.
You mentioned how difficult it is to get sacks. There actually were quite a few of them today. What'd you make of the pass rushing? It seemed like a lot of different guys had a good day there.
Yeah. I mean, again, when you start splitting the unit, the off the line unit, and you can diship the line into different teams. That those guys got to get used to working with each other, especially the O line. There's five guys that are used to working with each other, and now they're on separate teams. But it's a testament to our D line. D line's done a good job, to get pressure, to actually get the quarterback down. I think they had probably two or three on Steve, who was in red, but again, you got to be back there to be able to get a sack. So just credit to our D line, and again, it's a little bit of a reflection of our offensive line being split too.
Of course, you got to look at what your linebacker room is going to look like really a year from now, probably when Jack's not here. So I was interested in what ways are you more comfortable with Kingston, Drake Bowen, Jaden Osbury than maybe when spring started, or was there anything that they showed today that really caught your attention?
I don't know if anything today as much as the progression of the spring. Like Kingston's gonna be a really good football player for Notre Dame football, and you thought that when he came in. Yeah, I mean, you thought that in high school recruiting, and then when he came in, but he's validated that through 15 practices. He's going to be a really good football player and do some great things for us right away. Drake is really done a good job in filling the void for JD and that leadership that we lost in production. And Snead and Jaden Alsbury are two super athletic players that I think are for Jalen being in his third year, really starting to come into his own, understanding what he's doing. And so he's playing faster. I mean, he brings a really unique skill set. And Albury will be able to say, okay, he's helping us at linebacker, but we got to find ways to not take him off the field. So we moved him to nickel halfway through spring. And so that's a reflection of his athleticism, his versatility. So it's a great room. Really confident in where we're at now. And again, the only guy you plan on losing is Kaiser.